Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading for November 18th to the 30th. This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising. And happy birthday for all the late Scorpios. And, even if your birthday's passed, I hope that you are having an amazing birthday season. There's still something happening that I'm going to tell you about that I want you to know. So this is definitely going to be a very, very pivotal next 2 weeks for you. We are entering a new era as well. So, clearly you see Pluto moving into Aquarius. This is going to change your life. So this is life changing. Pluto is your ruling planet. We're going to talk about this. There's going to be a lot of focus on some areas of life for 19 years. But the first thing that I want to say before I even jump into it, what I was going to tell you, Scorpio, is that I want you to know the Sun and Mars, they're in mutual reception right now. Listen, and I don't talk about this too much, but I think I needed to make it clear right now, especially for you, as we are in Scorpio season up until Thursday when we move into Sagittarius season. The Sun and Mars, your traditional ruler, right? And then you've got the Sun in your sign. So they're flipped. They're in each other's signs. So they're not aspecting each other, but think of them as boosting each other, conducively, like working with each other to give you this great ambition, this great power, this great willpower, okay? Where there's a will, there's a way. So they're really buddying up here, okay? Very Romy and Michelle, very Mork and Mindy, however you want to see it, okay? Harry and Sally, but listen, this is really great for you, and I want you to use this, okay? Because like I said, for the first, until we get to Sagittarius season, you still got this Sun, Mars, mutual reception, and it can give you great ambition. You're probably already feeling it because it's been a while, okay? You're probably already feeling it. Now, the other thing is, if you're not doing anything with this energy, with this power that's being given to you, you're going to be losing that power. So use this power. Please take advantage of this, Scorpio, because there's so much happening for you. Now, let's get started. You got Monday, November 18th. You got Mercury opposite Jupiter and the Sun trine Neptune. Oh boy, this is big. This is really big. There's going to be something here that happens around this time. Because it's such an interesting, wacky day with these two aspects happening at the same time. So this is what's going to happen. There's possibly going to be something that has to do with money that comes up. Maybe there's something here that you're talking about that has to do with money, finances, resources, but in a way where it's showing you the big picture, whether you like it or not. And I say that in a good way, okay? Because you got the Sun trining Neptune this day. So it's almost like, I don't know if you saw that movie, Billy Elliot, like he just stuck with what he knew, what he wanted to do. And there was a little bit of something that's happening this day that's going to really inspire you, okay? And it can be with Mercury opposite Jupiter, it could be someone saying something to you that may not be tactful, may be something that you don't agree with, maybe you don't see eye to eye, but it fuels you to say, you know what, I'll show you, okay? That's what's happening here. That's what's happening here, all right? So just keep that in mind. It could even be the fact that you walk into, I don't know, like a Home Goods or a Macy's, Trader Joe's, whatever it is. You see a sign that says, you go, girl, you got this. And it really has this, you're like, yeah, I do. That's what's happening here because the Sun trining Neptune it's propelling you to go for your dreams. That's what Neptune is, dreams, right? It's spirituality, it's compassion. So I love this. I absolutely love this. So become that, that dancer, right? The Billy Elliot dancer. And by the way, Neptune is also the arts. So this is a day where you definitely can be inspired by something that's artistic, like dance, like ballet, like cinema, like go to a museum, go get inspired by something, right? That magic that's in the arts, all right? But what's happening here, again, something inspiring you to dream big. All right. So I actually like this day. Whatever your goals are, it's you dreaming big and paving that way forward. Now, Tuesday, November 19th, before I even get into Pluto and Aquarius, something else is happening. And I rarely talk about the planetoids, the, asteroids or whatnot, but I have talked about Chiron. And one of the reasons I'm bringing Chiron up and is because this is November 19th. All right. Remember, the North Node is in Aries, right? And you're going to have that for a few more months. Your North Node is your destiny. It's a point of fate, right? And that is your sixth house: work, everyday activities, routines, your sense of service to others, okay? As well as health matters, okay? Your lifestyle as well. So the North Node has been here, all right? So you've been having moments here. Now, Chiron is also here. Chiron, the wounded healer. Chiron went retrograde in July. But on this day, on November 19th, he's going to trine Mercury. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's big. That's big, okay? And so this is the first of three trines that we're going to have, okay, with Chiron for the rest of the year. And as you can see, that's a month. That's a month. So really nice. So what's going to happen November 19th? You're going to start feeling this healing process, wanting to heal, wanting to figure out solutions, doing a lot of healing work. This is definitely, and if it's not you, by the way, if it's not you, it could be someone that you know. It could be someone close to you. It could even be a colleague with a sixth house activity. Mercury's connecting you here, allowing you to communicate. Okay, so be a lamp or a lifeboat or a ladder. Help someone's soul heal, all right? You get who said that? Y'all tell me. If you can guess who said that quote, right? You got points. All right, you got a high five from me. All right, no googling, no cheating, but you probably will. Just a clue, it's a Libra. Now, just don't be afraid to go deep because a lot of things are going to be coming up, and there could be something here linked to the new moon total solar eclipse we had in Aries back in April. So think about what was happening in April. Okay, so there could have been something again. Health matters. May be big here, okay? As well as it could have been something with pets around April as well, right? There's something here. Work, maybe even a colleague, maybe a boss. Every day to just think about that. Just think about that, okay? So you're gonna feel some movement. Remember, it's a trine though, so it's very auspicious. There's gonna be a point like in 2025 where you look back to this day and you say, hey, that's when my healing journey began. That's when I started this new healing journey. Okay, so why do I bring this up? Why am I bringing up Chiron? And I'm probably going to do more, a lot more deeper stuff, right? In future videos, right? Other than the aspects, like bring in some other things for y'all. Maybe maybe I'll do it for members. I'm not sure, but because these videos are so long, there's so much to discuss. But Chiron at 19 degrees on November 19th, okay? In numerology, we know that 1 plus 9 equals 10. That is wholeness, but also it's a 1. So end of a cycle, new beginning, new chapter, right? On the day that Pluto moves into Aquarius at 0 degrees, so you got 1 and you got 0, all right? But 0 degrees, the degree of new beginnings, this is a new era. Pluto moving into Aquarius is a whole new era. And Pluto's going to be in Aquarius for 19 years. 19 years. All right. So big new beginning, big new era. Pluto in Aquarius for you, Scorpio, home, the foundations of your life. All right. So everything that you may have felt, even in the beginning of the year, you could have been building toward things in terms of expanding your home, finding more security in the home. Maybe there was a lot of changes happening. Maybe you got married, moved in with someone, maybe you had a baby, maybe you're looking for a house, maybe you are going to build this strong foundation when it comes to home, security, family, all of that, parents, children, all of that's in here, significant other, okay, real estate, 19 years, all right, this is gonna be really big. And I'm gonna leave a link of Pluto and Aquarius. I talk about it a lot more in other videos. I'll leave it in the description box for you if you want to know for you for what's happening for Scorpio, Scorpio rising, Scorpio moon, and or maybe even at the end of this video. But just know this is it. Pluto isn't no longer dipping in and out of Capricorn, no longer teasing us. This is official. This is the first time in 250 years, right? For this official 19-year stay. Okay. What is Pluto in Aquarius, by the way? What is happening here? First, it's the snake shedding its skin. All right. It's Capricorn skin is what it's doing. Now, it's transformation. It's rebirth. It's regeneration. It's a force of change. And as you know, it's your ruling planet. It's your modern ruler, Scorpio. This is going to be really big for you. You have no idea how big, or maybe a lot of y'all do will know how big Pluto will affect your life moving into Aquarius for nearly 19 years, nearly 20 years. I mean, you could have a lot of cycles within cycles. Remember Pluto, like death and rebirth. So you're going through some really big dramatic change with Pluto moving into Aquarius. This is like, we're not messing around here. This is official now, okay? I want you to think back, and I was doing this, all right? Think back to the year 2000, right? The turn of the century. For you and your life, okay? We're going to leave the 90s out of this, all right? We're going to leave the 90s out of this. Just think of 2000 to 2008, right? Very different from 2008 to 2024. All right. 2000 to 2008, you probably could have been working on there could have been a lot of money stuff happening for you. Income, salary. I mean, you had it. Pluto was in Sagittarius at that time. Money, income, finances. That could have been a big focus for you. Could have had some big moments there. Okay. Now, not money. If that's not a thing for you, it could have been self-worth, the things that you value, things like that, right? Something building confidence for you. But just know when it moved into Capricorn, that was very different for you. That was very, very different. And now we're moving into this new era, the age of Aquarius. Okay. Yes, we are on the brink of the age of Aquarius because Pluto in Aquarius is radical. It's genius energy. It's innovative. But above all, it's people. Remember, Aquarius is the humanitarian. This is power to the people, to the masses, to communities. This is big. This is a big shift. Because it's not the power to, Capricorn's all about systems, structures, corporations, government. That's done. That's done. That's Pluto and Capricorn. That's done. Okay. This is for the people now. So you're going to see the 8 billion people on this planet where a fraction, a tiny, tiny, tiny fraction, right, have dictated the lives of 8 billion people, telling us like how to live, the world that we should live in. That's going to shift. You're going to see the power going to the people. You're going to see that balance of the, think of like that triangle. Okay. This is humanity. And then you got just a handful of people at the top. So it's going to shift. You're going to see it's going to be really big. All right. So the big thing about this is that you're getting power, Scorpio. So this is all about you and the role you play, okay, in humanity, in the collective, in the greater good, your communities, enormous, unbelievable power. So really, really harness this energy, okay? Harness this energy. Pluto, as you know, with being your ruling planet, your modern ruler, is a planet that says, are you going to fear me or are you going to own me, right? You're going to own Pluto. You're going to use his energies for that empowerment. That's what Pluto is. Next year, by the way, Scorpio, just to let you know, we're moving into fire and air. Okay, we've been in earth and water, a lot of emphasis there for some time. Okay, so wow, big different. 2025 is gonna be so different. Boom, 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 blazing forward. A lot of movement, a lot of freedom. Yeah, that's Aquarius. Okay, so go ahead and get your Pluto tattoos. Okay. Go ahead and name your kids Pluto, whatever pet you get, name them Pluto, because it's going to have a big impact on your life. It's all about your transformation. Now, Thursday, November 21st, we officially move into Sagittarius season. So speaking about money, you got Mercury here. You got the sun here for 4 weeks, right? So not only is this, in general, a lot of y'all going to be traveling. A lot of y'all going to, if not travel, it's travel of the mind, right? This is all freedom, right? Feeling free, seeking that wisdom. It's all about the big picture. I talked about this in your monthly forecast. So this is going to, for Scorpios, have a lot of focus on money, finances, income. Like I said earlier, everything with the second house rules. Now, also, there could be some legal matters too for y'all. All right. So I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of y'all are getting new jobs, signing contracts, or there's definitely movement here. There's big movement here that has to do with income for a lot of y'all. So again, use this energy, take that action. Now you see on the same day, the sun is going to sextile Pluto. How amazing is that? How absolutely amazing is that? Okay. And it's so nice to say Pluto in Aquarius. All right. For the next time, it's so nice to say Sun in Sagittarius, it's sextiling Pluto, because I mean, that's fire and air again. Like I said, that works really well together. This is Pluto's very first aspect at 0 degrees. Pluto's actually trining Jupiter, by the way. And so I'll talk about that in another video. I didn't say it in the other signs, but This is definitely going to be really big for you because that's your eighth house there. So just know when Jupiter goes direct next year in February, you're going to feel big changes, Scorpio, especially with money. All right. But right now, do everything you can to feel that ramp up. I'm going to talk about that, but on this day, you could definitely feel some movement with things that have to do with home. Okay, things that have to do with home, things that have to do with your transformation, finances, relationships, feeling like this powerful the powerhouse of empowerment. You could even be getting some sort of support from a VIP this day. And now Friday, November 22nd, Scorpio. Now you got Venus exiling Saturn. What is happening here? This is remember Saturn brings that structure, that stability, right? Sense of authority. So when I say family energy for you, okay? And remember, we live in a generation where we get to choose our families, right? So it's my family, right? Biological family. They're down in Georgia. I'm up here in New York City with my like my friends, like my squad, my family. So, however that resonates with you, but just with this aspect, I love it. This is building structure in the long-term sense. Remember Saturn being in Pisces in your fifth house. That's pleasure. That's true love. That's relationships, that's creativity as well. Being able to express yourself, that's recreation and children. And it's also procreation. So a lot of y'all could be having conversations and thinking about the future in terms of like the kids that you're going to have and maybe even grandkids or whatnot. If not that, it's just whatever, things that you desire and value. This is Venus that we're talking about. Money, love, relationships, right? Creativity, like I said. So this is prioritizing your sense of security moving forward. You're not messing around, Scorpio. At this point, you're not messing around. Now, Monday, November 25th, Mercury officially goes retrograde. You know this. We've talked about this in your monthly forecast. It's going to be retrograde until December 15th. Okay. So just remember, it does have an impact on electronics, technology, travel delays are possible, things like that. Just keep that in mind, okay? But don't buy anything big, right? That's just a thing, all right? Mercury, a lot of people forget, like the mercantile, the merchant, right? So just don't buy anything like a private island or a helicopter or whatever. You may want to return it later. And I'm talking about big things and even like electronics, but if you are a cross watcher, okay, if you watch for your rising, your moon, any other side, like your, husband, your daughter, your best friend, your pet frog, whatever it is, just know Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius is going to affect Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, and Pisces the most. Keep that in mind, okay? And there could be and remember, this is a time for you to just reassess things, all right? Especially when it comes to money, income, salary. Again, money's going to be on your mind. You're Scorpios anyway. I mean, you rule the eighth house. So use this energy. Okay. Feel that empowerment here. All right. Now, this is where things get a little zany. Mercury retrograde in a fire sign while Mars is in shadow, right? Your traditional ruler in a shadow at your 10th house of career. Do you see how you've got the two work and career houses activated? Okay. You even have, your money house activated. So do you see how a lot of y'all are maybe thinking about career changes, professions, or maybe even advancing, picking up new projects? There could be, and remember, if not career, whatever you're exerting your energy that you want to be known for. Okay, it's the house of fame, of your reputation, public recognition. All right. So what I was saying, Mercury retrograde in a fire sign, Mars in shadow in a fire sign as well. Just stay frosty, be cool. Things could maybe just be a little sludgy, feel sludgy, but Mercury retrograde in a fire sign will while Mars is retrograde in a fire sign. That's happening in December. And we'll talk about that when we get to December. All right. So just do your thing. Do your thing. Okay. Now, what else do I got for you? Wednesday, November 27th. Oh, now we got the Sun trine Mars. There you go. There you go. That's absolutely amazing. All right. So here's an aspect that it's rocket boosters is what it is. All right. You're going to have a lot of clarity, a lot of action, right? Especially with career here, or again, like fame. Hey, maybe you get what if you're influencer, one of your posts goes insanely viral. There's something here for you, Scorpio. Remember, Mars, your traditional lunar planet, is in Leo in your 10th house. So again, fame, career, honors, achievements. This is the sun blasting all this life force energy with the planet of action. So remember, Mars is also physicality. You could just feel like like alive. All right, this day. All right, something here. It's definitely going to be stimulating. There's something that you can look forward to, like a door even being opened up for you. Mars is, and you could be opening a door. You could be taking that action. Mars is action. The sun is optimism. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. Now, this is not a day where something new may launch. It's just something that you may have already been working on, right? But on November 30th, in 3 days from now, from this point, that's when we have the new moon in Sagittarius. That's in your second house of income, finances, salary, everything I mentioned earlier. Okay. Things that you value, things that you even like desire. I mean, it's something new. This is a ramp up, sun trining Mars to something new happening. Okay. So there could even be something like a breakthrough here, or maybe even feeling immense progress. But remember, you've got to take that action now. Happy Thanksgiving to anybody living in the U.S. It's going to be this week. And then we will talk about the new moon in Sagittarius. It's happening really late at night on November 30th. And so we're going to save it for your December forecast, because it has more influence on the first 2 weeks of December. It doesn't really do anything before that. All right. So let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio, for the weeks of November 18th to November 30th. All right, Scorpio. Oh my goodness. I'm excited to do your spread. I am so excited. I'm like peeking at you with one eye. And yeah, I am losing my voice. I got, you know what? Maybe I'm going to do it. I'm going to take a sip of my coconut water over there. What I was going to say is I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. Offers the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, you know that we will. And you know I love y'all, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, things are changing. Things are changing for y'all, big time. Look at this. Yep. Some of y'all like end some partnerships, or maybe even like some personal relationship. Maybe it could have been like a relationship, romantically that could have happened. Remember, you did have that full moon in Taurus just a few days ago. Okay. Remember, there were some endings there. There could have been some endings there, but you're obviously good. Look at what you're moving toward. Let's get started. You got the Five of Pentacles here. So yeah, there could have even been like, moving into this week, you could, this card, listen, this is a Taurus card. All right. So remember, Taurus is your opposite sign. So it rules partnerships, relationships, one-on-one commitments, even something, there could have been like legal matters as well, in terms of that. And when I say, just think about like what relationship matters for you. Okay. There's something there, but there's something here where it does feel like something just wasn't right, and you may even be moving into this week feeling something's a little off. Okay, my intuitive sensors are going off, my antennas, whatever it is. There could be something that I'm picking up, like I don't know, I feel it. I feel something a little off. Okay, and it doesn't feel good, and I have to do something about it. Okay, look, you got the Eight of Cups and the heart of your spread. So this is recognizing that, okay? Something's not bringing me joy. There could have been changes that made in the office, in the workspace, in the home place, something that you could have initiated, but I feel like it's just more circumstantial. But there could be something that you're just like, I got to move forward. I got to figure this out, okay? Now, you got the Eight of Cups and the heart of your spread. That's a big old, not only an eclipse, which is game-changing, but it's the moon. It's full. I mean, remember, we're coming after that full moon in Taurus. That was really big for you. So, yeah, Eight of Cups, really great. this is a time where you're going to be moving forward. You're going to realize, okay, well, holding on to this energy does nothing for me at all. So I'm going to continue to move forward. Okay. These two people are focused on their plight. All right. They're stuck in worry and doubt and, fear and stress and things like that. Right. But this is moving forward. He's wearing that red cape, the red boots, passion, power to move forward, feeling this sense of empowerment. Like, okay, this may be a bittersweet moment for me, but hey, I'm proud of myself for moving forward because I know that stress and worry and doubt and fear and any of those low energy frequencies does nothing for me at all, right? So this is making the big change in your life because it seems like there's something that's going to bring you a lot more pleasure, joy. You're just something you're moving forward from that doesn't bring that for you. In fact, this card is attributed to Saturn in Pisces. We currently have Saturn in Pisces in your 5th house of joy and pleasure. And like I said, true love and, like relationships too. And then you got the Lovers in your challenge area. So a lot of y'all may be moving forward from partnerships and relationships. Now, again, every Scorpio is different. So it's going to resonate in a different way. It could be romantically, it could be work related, it could be your tennis coach, whatever it is. I don't know. Like, this is for you, right? So, but it is saying that there is a little bit of there's a little bit of some, changes, okay, with that Lovers here. But here's the thing. You've got that power to choose, and everything here is saying all systems go, choosing to move forward because I know something's better for me. All right. We're going to talk about this. It's insane. Now you got the Wheel of Fortune in your crown. Yeah. I know. You got this. All right. So there's a sense of Wheel of Fortune is great. It's attributed to the planet Jupiter, right? This is wonderful. And so there's this for you, this element of like transformation here. Listen, you see the 4 fixed signs and the corners here. You're here, Scorpio. You're here. All right. So there's a sense of like, okay, I want to move forward in a place of abundance and joy and pleasure and every, good fortune, even like luck. Like, I need this luck right now. Hey, universe, throw me a bone. But listen, when you manifest, when you vibrate at the high frequency, you're going to get that. Okay, so keep that in mind. Wheel of Fortune, like I said, attributed to Jupiter, it is in your 8th house. It's transformation. So really, really great here. I like this because you also got the Knight of Swords. This is just saying something happened. Let me get out of my head about this. I'm overthinking things, overanalyzing things. And yes, there seems like there could have been not seeing eye to eye, an argument, or just something where just like, okay, that's really inspired me to move forward from this, to walk away from this. Scorpios, y'all are among the most intuitive signs. Trust your intuition on this, okay? So it does seem like there's something that may have an impact on you, but someone else is definitely involved here, okay? 1,000%. 1,000%. And it could be someone that you felt like could have held you back in some way, okay, from achieving something that is going to bring you so much satisfaction, so much joy. You're moving in that direction. You know that, right? Did you see your last week's reading? This is a sign. This is like, I'll repeat it. It's the wish come true card. It's like, you see him sitting there like a genie in a bottle, right? So, feeling proud of yourself. Okay. Feeling very proud of yourself of what you can accomplish, what you can receive and achieve by moving forward and manifesting. And when I say manifesting, just vibrating at this high frequency. We all know the law of attraction at this point. So vibrate at that high frequency. You're going to attract what you want. And it seems like you're moving in that direction. You literally got the 8 of Cups straight to the 9 of Cups. You're good. Scorpio. Let's get to your stuff. Okay. All right. So, and this is, emotional contentment, satisfaction, all of that. It's really, which come true. Come on. You're great. Scorpio, if you like this reading, would be great. If you like, subscribe, leave comments. I really appreciate it. And, you know, I love y'all. All right. So, yeah. Okay. You're not messing around. This is possibly a very like a super empowering time for you. Like I can't even believe what I'm seeing here. This is insane. You got the Ace of Swords. Okay, so you look down your stuff. Like you got these three major arcana. You got the core card here. Ace of Swords. Yeah. So yeah, do it. Have that breakthrough. Okay. Don't be afraid. I mean, Pluto moving into Aquarius is a really big thing. A lot of the aspects that are happening this next 2 weeks are big for you. Like I just went through them. I mean, you're a lot of things are activated for you. Have that breakthrough. This is victory. This is success. This is having brilliant ideas, having a mental breakthrough as well. If you feel stuck in an area, remember you got that power to choose to move forward. Everything in the heart, like the challenge in the heart here, this is all about choice. This is all up to you. All up to you. Remember, move forward because look, you could go straight from the Eight of Cups and the Nine of Cups, right? Believe in yourself. Now, the Hierophant, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Okay. Seems like there's going to be someone that is very pivotal in your life around this time that you know is going to give you like really great advice, really sage wisdom with a Hierophant here. I really love this. Okay. And in a sense, like this doesn't mean like if for some of y'all are just going through a moment with a partnership relationship, there could be something here where it's like this makeup moment as well. Okay. But even still, it does seem like, and I say that because the Hierophant is also Taurus too. Remember, that's your partnerships and relationships. There is someone here that is just full of wisdom, maybe filling you with wisdom, and someone that could really have a huge impact on your life spiritually. Okay, spiritually, and in a sense of like, let's bring that structure. Let's do that. He's all about that. Okay, now you got the Devil. Interesting, but where it falls in your spread, you're like, okay. I reckon I'm gonna recognize that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna recognize the things that I do have to let go. Okay. That may be one of actually your possibly biggest fears as well, is the fact that, hey, I'm afraid of what's happening because of this. I mean, you do see the couple from the Lover's card, right? And the Devil here. Okay. So again, partnerships and relationships. And then you also see the Devil mocking the Archangel. So remember, there is this, and they're so related here. All right. You got the Devil card 15. 1 + 5 = 6. Lover's card, right? So, and then the Lover's card is a Gemini card. I don't make this stuff up, okay? The Gemini card, remember you got Gemini ruling your 8th house, and that's relationships as well. So there's something here with this is a partnerships, relationships is going to be a big theme for you here. Big theme about letting something go, and that may be the hardest thing for some of y'all to do. Okay, because he's Capricorn, right? The Devil's Capricorn. You got Venus in Capricorn, right? So maybe even having a conversation that you need to have that may be really hard, or there maybe the Devil represents codependency as well, obsessions, bad behaviors, addictions, pessimistic thinking, all of that. But that may be something again, that you're just like, okay, I'm ready to let that go, or B, remember it's your power to choose, or it's like, I'm afraid if this is happening, like I might do some, like maybe I'll go eat 40 cheeseburgers or something, like knowing that's not great for me or whatever. So it's your power to choose to vibrate at this high frequency. You've got the Emperor and your final outcome. Like when I say you're going to be good, you're going to be good. You're going to be absolutely good, 1,000% good. Okay. Now, how crazy is this that I've done a lot of other signs at this point, and I've told y'all sometimes, well, maybe not all the time, but I know when certain cards, there are certain weeks where one card, two cards will show up in the majority of readings, right? And then there are some weeks where I know that some very important cards don't show up at all. It's really interesting. Emperor showed up a lot. So when I say empowerment and power with the Pluto transit, the Pluto aspect, all the other things happening, yeah, you got power. You got a lot of power. You're moving into it. And remember, with all this family energy that's happening for you, Emperor is, the father figure. He's like the dad of tarot, right? So it could be like father figure. It could be he's an authority, so maybe even a boss or just some sort of playing this really strong role. That you, by the way, okay, let you lay down the laws. So you like putting on your empowerment suit, right? and being that leader, but also feeling empowered and having that self-confidence and knowing that you can be the ruler of your destiny, just like the emperor. This is all about mastery of self. So whatever you're going through here, not only going to get rewarded, but you're going to feel very empowered by choosing to move in this direction where you're enlightened. Okay, where you're enlightened by making the right choices here. And a lot of that has to do with like being in a better mindset as well. Okay, because the emperor, by the way, is Aries. You even see the rams in his throne. What did I just say? The North Node and Chiron in Aries in your 6th house. All right, so that's not only like health and fit, but that's also mental health as well, right? So really great. Really, I mean, you're absolutely good. You're really good. The direction that you're moving into, I really love this for you, Scorpio. Thanks so much for tuning in. If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Next week, we are going to, December. Okay, I had a moment. December. Yeah, we're going to talk about December. December, obviously a really big month. A lot of stuff happening. In December. Okay, Scorpio, we will see you then. Thank you so much. All right, bye-bye.